Yep.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and with us this morning is Glenn Simpson. He's a behavioral health administrator from ECU Health. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm very excited to be here, Jason.
Good. Glad to have you. So why is Mental Health Awareness Month just important to recognize every year?
Well, actually, Mental Health Awareness Month started way back in 1949, believe it or not. And its goal is to increase awareness about mental health and well-being, as well as to celebrate recovery from mental illnesses and substance use disorders.
And what advice do you have to someone who may be struggling at home? Oftentimes it's hard to find resources, or it's even hard to come forward and say that you might need help.
So that's a very important point. And in the behavioral health field, we kind of have this little saying that acknowledging a problem is halfway to recovery from it. And so, you know, it's oftentimes with mental health issues, we want to go inward, and we feel like other people aren't aware or wouldn't understand. We need to get past that and reach out, and that could be to a family member, it could be to a trusted friend, it could be to a pastor, it could be to our doctor. So, and the doctors, they often do screenings or questionnaires to see if somebody has a mental health related issue. But reaching out is very, very important. And if somebody doesn't know who to call, or they want to be more anonymous about it potentially, there's a national mental health helpline, 988, and that's just 988. Very simple to remember. And there are trained behavioral health workers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to talk to people. And maybe the person is calling about a loved one or a friend, or they're calling about themselves, and they can give some guidance in terms of resources. And in North Carolina, the 988 calls are actually answered at an agency right here in Pitt County.
Oh, which is wonderful to hear, and that's where, leading into my next question, 988's a national hotline, but what is ECU Health doing here in Greenville, Eastern North Carolina for this?
So with May is Mental Health Awareness Month, we have been doing speaking presentations, doing social media, traditional media like we're doing this morning. And then we just started erecting the steel structure for a brand new behavioral health hospital that is scheduled to open next summer. And today, from 10 to 2, we have our 12th annual Mental Health Expo that will be held at the Eastern Area Health Education Center, which is at 2600 West Arlington. But if you think you go to Arlington to the end on the north side where it butts against 5th Street, and it's right there at that corner, almost behind ECU Health Medical Center.
And we've been talking about it a few times this morning with our happening today. You'll be able to get resources as well as talk to providers. So it's for anybody, and it's for free. It's
completely free. Over 50 agencies will be represented to help people with resources, 3 presentations, one on trauma, one on well-being, and one on addiction. And they're at 10:30, 11:30, and 12:30. You can come and go between 10 and 2. Love to see everybody there.
All right. Thanks, Glenn, for being here this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it.